I beamer than a motherfucking Beamer Benza Bentley.
The phone call?
No, this. The little 808 sign come out, bro. That shit. I'm about to cry. Let me see if I can still see 808. We can't tell that this is 808.
Can't tell that shit.
Nigga, I don't want to talk. What the fuck is a truck?
A truck? You mean like you drive a truck?
Man, I ain't asked you that, little dude.
Anthony Davis?
I hope you can't hear me on YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want that, bro.
They're fucking like, he watching me.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Oh, I might shit that shit too.
You better shit that?
Too hot for this. I'm putting too hot for this.
Oh, this shit hard as fuck, bro.
No, don't do that.
Bro, this nigga need to hurry up, bro.
Yeah, Chris,
hey everybody, this is Ernie Johnson. Happy Easter to all.
Let's go, bro. I don't know if I want Marcus Smart. No, I can't do that.
No, what time it is?
Anthony Johnson.
What time should I see that?
11:38 p.m.
No, what time in the video? Tell him, bro, listen to the first 20 seconds. You ain't even a minute into the video. Oh, man, too hot for this shit.
You better hurry the fuck up, like Steelers ass.
Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Peter Cottontail has nothing on the jump you'll see here in the NBA. Welcome to our Easter edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Hart. Take a look at the Warriors. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
And making it look easy. I mean, a terrific run. And who knows, this may just be the tip of the iceberg. They could have a lot more wins in store before it's all said and done.
Oh, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. I mean, already they've got the league's attention. Other teams see them coming up on the schedule and know they've got their work.
Yo, I look at this shit, little gay ass. That nigga look through my phone, bro. You a lie, nigga. You tell Deja.
And now the Golden State Warriors start.
Why I tell the girl?
Yeah, tell the girl.
Ask TT, little fucking gay ass.
Where is he?
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes at the... A small forward position.
And Isaiah Thomas traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston. Seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved him.
On defense, the Warriors. And Turner kicks to Sellinger. Out to the wing.
Why did you see that?
Shot clock at 6. And it's Turner on the drive, and he banks in the layup. Turner's got the game going here with the first basket for the Celtics.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
That's good from Barnes.
Very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller teams and create mismatches. So he can play some small ball at times as well.
I still went by him.
But
I just taped Steph Curry ankles, bro.
Last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of the game.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Dallas.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. while. The defenders seem to just wave their
I don't
way
even need to
through.
hurry the fuck up, bro. I feel like trying
That's
this
what will
shit.
happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and
That's wet.
deflated.
Offensive rebound. Here's Green. Off to a good
So
start.
Draymond be dumbing out like that. You about to fall asleep, little
The
tired ass.
purpose with which he's
That nigga
crashing
tired.
your backboards right now. Some harder second chance points.
Thomas dishes to Johnson. Bradley kicks to Thomas. Puts it up from 12, and he didn't get
An F? I get an F.
Not the best shot right there with the good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Thomas, following the score by Golden State. Back to Johnson, 4 on the clock. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Barnes with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bogut against Thomas. They need this one. Again, Thomas missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Thompson missing.
He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Nobody near Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
But she ain't ugly,
6
bro.
points for Barnes.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Boston again missing.
Who you calling a bitch?
Score the basketball and able to help
Who you calling a bitch?
Right side Green. Wing Thompson.
And that's key to this run. Messing up the focus, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Brings a lot of intangibles, though, and we were talking early in his career with Thomas off of Michigan State.
Things, and he gives you so much more
I'll
than
still
you
punish
see.
you.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and
Yeah.
soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
That's TT.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Celtics.
going home tomorrow.
Retro comes in for Amir Johnson. Marcus Smart's checked in for Avery Bradley. And it's Rozier in for Thomas. And he gets to go. Your red coach got his first.
She ain't talking to you.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And then also
Who said that?
another example of
My mama know?
can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Now, here's Olynyk. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Barbosa. Rebound, Boston.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
That drops.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
On the wing, Green.
Hey, get back in that bed. Get back in that bed, nigga.
Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Barbosa gets the bucket.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Rozier. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Ain't like your phone charging, nigga.
To the wing on the left. Out of bounds, Golden State
I bet him.
takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Here is Livingston. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Spates. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
I'm playing. Who you talking to?
TT, man, got my fish.
Oh, you? I ain't TT. You know I'll punish. Put that on Jesus. On Easter. Put that on Jesus on Easter, nigga.
And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto.
Did your arm hurt? That nigga look like a damn that nigga like boo. You like a fucking snail, nigga. You look worse than Gary off SpongeBob, nigga. Bro, you must like Sean, bro.
Everybody talking about Sean.
Go.
I going to the right shit, right?
Huh?
I going to the right shit?
Yeah.
To play that nigga.
Now put this on me. See that? See. Right now, Frank. Right down. No, I should have said Frank. What?
Bro, hurry up, bro. I'm about to fucking stick you.
You talking to him?
Oh. You can invite him to the party?
Then she lies again.
God.
Curse again, I'ma beat your little ass. Tell her what I say. Oh, you going to tell her what I say? She live right now?
Yeah.
Tell her curse again, I'ma beat her little ass. Exact words.
It's old man.
You was harassing.
So what did they about going to jail?
What you calling?
Dang, scramble off.
Bro, I'm about to stick this nigga, bro.
Ooh. Dang, that scramble off.
Look at that shit for a long time ago, 3 years ago.
What charges wrong?
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
Call so mean.
Bro, all y'all on Wi-Fi, bro. What the fuck? This nigga. You can't play that without Wi-Fi? Boy, what y'all tripping, boy? Titi, you the only real nigga I fuck with, bro. Psych. Word, bro. Y'all need to chill out.
Hey, you play, bro. That nigga ain't coming.
Bro, he coming, bro. He on, bro. Look, bro. Look, bro. He on, bro. The nigga on, bro. I go
in your party.
Bro, chill, bro. Wrong thing, bro. On, bro. In the menus right now, bro. He on, bro. Damn, bro. You a game freak? Stop playing with that man. Put that man again. I really punishing you. I ain't care if you make noise. I could beat the fuck out you. I swear to God. Alright, dead. Watch. You think I playing? I put that on the strength, nigga. On the strength, nigga. But you could be a virgin till you 23. That nigga gay.
Maybe we bring till he fucking died.
What? What that nigga say? Stop playing that man. I bet he could get more than you.
Hell
yeah. He said me.
I know. I said I bet he could get more than you. That man. Tell him boy stop playing with you, bruh. Word, bruh.
Like this we say. Ooh, the sick of it.
Guess what you gonna say? What the hole at? That what you gonna say? Nigga, you a virgin. You gonna be a virgin forever. You look like a fucking virgin. You look like you be scared. You scared of girls.
That's what the guy out of scared of girls.
But you look like a fucking ant, nigga. You like an ant.
An ant eater.
But you look like everything I gotta do with ants, nigga.
What the name of that song?
I know. Who Monet? I know that little bitch.
Who sound? She in 7th grade.
I know her.
8th grade, baby.
Cause that's Thing little sister.
Who?
I get her name. No, I know that girl, bro.
Dude.
Yeah, I know that girl, bro. I just be playing, bro.
Bro, crispy black.
I might spit on a bitch on purpose.
Why is the police on me? Look at my towel. I got out the airport. Man, I flat my tire.
But chill out, bro. Niggas do shit. My bad, little bro.
Trio shit.
Just shoot me.
Did he let me in anyway?
You mean talking about just shoot me?
Not right
He
here.
let me in anyway? Brandon.
Why, boy?
He let me in anyway?
No, nigga, why you don't go to his house? Get ass.
Bruh.
Bruh, stop asking me questions, bruh.
Oh, they did go and see Luca. That nigga got bald head.
Let me see.
You see? Bow head.
Look. Look, Red, look.
Oh, you know, that nigga he gonna come back and do the same shit, bro. Watch.
So what that nigga dress do?
That nigga just still got bald head.
Damn.
He's just gonna back up.
Alright, man, you gotta be all up on my
Oh,
shit,
you gonna
man.
give us the ball?
Hell no. Did that shit work?
That shit do work.
How?
You gotta screenshot it, then send it to me. Then send it to me, then screenshot.
Right up my bed. Go ahead up my bed, bro. Bro, don't go in front of the fucking fan, dummy. Go ahead up my bed, bro. Go ahead up my room. Chill out. Go ahead up my room.
What you doing?
Go ahead up my room.
You nigga took all the cover off the bed.
Little dumbass little black boy.
I'm not black, I'm light skinned.
Nigga, you ain't light skin. Nigga, you the color of a fire ant.
You color of a cool. At the same damn time. I want the honey stink like my daddy want. Make it try to sleep, go to sleep. You 5, you know. You 5.
Keep quiet.
You sleep, look at me.
Oh, you don't look at me, man.
You 5 years old.
Just don't talk to
You
me.
gonna be up
Talk
this
like your
late?
own brother. Oh, show my nerves.
Carmelo been robbed, boy.
Ben, that nigga nasty.
Oh.
Look,
They ain't come yet? You know which one you?
Dang, I
Duh,
got
nigga.
people alone.
Right. I got the thing now, look.
Alright, you think I get fucked?
Yeah.
But I see, bro. Chill out.
Yeah.
Nigga good.
That was a yeah.
You good, bro.
Hey man, move, man. Thank God. LeBron just had a trip whatever last night.
Cool. What do you think about cherry your ass? That's scared. That's foolishness to the groundhog. Run around, looking groundhog, baby. That's very crazy. Run around, looking all you only. I had keys in my pocket. Run around, looking like I got a socket.
Man, stop touching me.
Chill out, bro. Leave that man alone.
Fucking
Oh,
turn
you get your key ex-girlfriend.
Who?
Oh, ugly bitch.
Who?
Crazy. Look. It's the twin little sister.
Barbie?
Crazy.
What's up, man?
Like you be kissing up on her.
Fuck on, you're not kissing me.
Yeah. See? You know my name. King. Hey, girl play this in class. What the fuck? He said, I'm the candy man. Put some hard stuff in your mouth, make it stick it all over your face or some shit. He said, but you said, wait a minute. Like you could kill him, like, eat that shit up.
What? You want to get a gun like this, get the bulls? Get up the Wi-Fi. Man, you need to build a Wi-Fi right now.
Yeah, that game don't need Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Get up the Wi-Fi too.
Yeah, no, man.
Ooh, this shit sexy, bro.
I didn't hear the question.
Bro, I ain't got my nigga fucking Gallinari. You know who Gallinari is?
You put Nuggets in it?
Yeah, bro. I ain't got my nigga.
Damn, I didn't get the Lakers.
Nigga, we did random, bro.
Damn, she didn't remember your name.
Hey, better over like salt popcorn.
So they got that wet, just like water.
Yeah, you know that.
Them boy even know what that means.
Just like water, just like water.
Glass on, water.
Just like water. Hey.
Hey, Jimmy, quit this shit was up.
You can hear the roar here at the United Center.
But them Kobe's hard, bro.
It's the Denver Nuggets in Chicago. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, look. Look what I put.
Some damn eels.
This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on this hotline tonight, Doris Burke.
Are you trying, nigga? I had the ball, nigga.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. We've got Arthur, Boudier out there with Harris, and it's Sampson in at the 3.
I tripping, boy.
I tell you what, he has great react.
Where did that go? Beautiful.
Well, I know what highlight we're leading the post-game show with, that's for sure.
He is going mad. He's gone crazy.
I don't know if he's crazy, but that dunk was insane.
Boudier gets to Sampson. After Arthur.
Can I do it?
Wide open. The feed now to Boudier. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Rose. Down low.
Go ahead, pop that shit in charge.
6 to shoot. Here's Butler. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's on Gary Harris.
You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was infant.
Like,
kicked Jimmy out
BBG
when he was
steps
13.
this.
The obstacles and
Little short fat girl that beat Bobby.
he's made it and made it big.
Boudier pass to Sampson. Kicks to Boudier. He feeds it.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
And that one's good. Gibson's got his first points of the game.
Boy fresh.
And going back to Jimmy Butler, there were just so many times when he was set up. He was not heavily recruited out of high school. He was even homeless when he was in high school in the Houston area. You know, went to a junior college, then Marquette, now in the NBA. So he played his freshman year at a junior college, which I think humbled him just a bit, but maybe gave him that work ethic that is so much a great part of his game now.
And Kevin, the talent was there, and most of all, as we see how he dealt with adversity, the heart was there. He blocked out the distractions and finally transferred to a major college and worked his way into becoming a first-round pick.
Here's Boudier. 11 feet away. No luck. Great D that time from Gibson. Rose goes in. Battles through traffic.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. Body control is essential in that situation. If you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
YuNgRiChQuAn's. He's checked in for Denver. Will Barton comes in for Ji'Quan Sampson. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Butler dishes to Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Moutier kicks to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Moutier pass to Arthur. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Shots good by Butler.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And most good teams in the NBA are great at exploiting the 3-ball. But the Nuggets struggled with that last season, and it lowered their overall effective field goal percentage.
Pass to Arthur. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Now perhaps one of the most intriguing draft picks of this past summer, Emmanuel Moutier, can be a game-changing player. Was going to play, Clark, as you recall, at SMU for Larry Brown.
He sure was, and went overseas instead, so we don't know a ton about him other than his reputation is sterling. Now we'll see if he can live up to it.
Tripping, that nigga Melo about to have no bitches in Ji'Quan. And I know that for a fact, that nigga scary.
Hey.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Portis, he's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. Doug McDermott, he's checked in. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose.
Are you cheating behind me?
The Bulls leading by 6.
Bro, what the fuck wrong with my shit?
And how about Moutier, guys? He has a very interesting upbringing. Born in the Congo, grew up in Texas, then spent last season in China.
But DJ Augustine did not shoot like that, bro. What the fuck?
Young man for a player of his age.
And you know what, Moutier, you can't ignore what he does on the court. He has amazing size at the point guard spot, excellent vision, and is a natural playmaker for his squad.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Feeds it to Miller. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnover, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Mirotic sets the screen for Brooks. And there's Mirotic
What?
on the assist by Brooks. Mirotic has got 5 now.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And Butler, here we go. Mirotic's shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead.
Bro, I gotta get comfortable, bro.
And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone, to Lopsided's first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
The Nuggets trailed by 9. Bulls made the postseason for the 10th time in their last 11 seasons. Last year, they have become a fixture, Greg, in the playoffs in the East.
And how about last season?
But that shit cheating, bro.
Division matchup in their first round against up-and-coming Bucks. Some hiccups for them in that series, but they were able to prevail.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now.
Why you look.
Denver making a switch here. Moutier is checked in. Here's Tupac. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, in that playoff series against the Bucks, the Bulls looked like they were primed for an upset as they started slow, but eventually pulled it together and came in as the underdogs against the Cavs.
The Nuggets trail by 8. He dishes it to Barton. 6 to shoot. From the left block.
Bro, what the fuck? This shit lagging, bro.
Rejected by Gasol.
I already knew it was that.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Bulls. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Gasol on the high post. Now the dish to Rose. Back to Gasol. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
On defense, Denver. Trailing here by 8. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Takes a 3. Butler can't get that one to fall. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Barton, no luck.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
And it's Rose missing. The Nuggets trail by 8. Moutier dishes to Arthur. Sampson picks to Moutier. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And with Thibs, he did end up getting fired from the Bulls this past season. Some saw it coming, but still, I think surprising given the level of success he had. His imprint is all over this Bulls team and the way they approach the game.
But turn that off.
And a foul on the shot.
That Wi-Fi on?
And when you look at how Thibs got fired, I mean, there are a lot of reasons why a coach can be let go. I mean, he didn't have any performance issues, but apparently clashed in some form or fashion with the front office. Sometimes that's all it takes to be asked to go somewhere else.
That free throw, no good.
Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, and understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
He hits the second from the line. Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives.
By Bean, bro. Who the fuck is that?
Position to set up a teammate, take it himself. He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
It's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with it.
There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
Moutier kicks to Barton. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in.
But this nigga retarded,
for
bro.
Josh Gibson. McDermott's checked in for Dunleavy. And it's Brooks in for Rose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. The finish, and finished off by McDermott.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Back to Harris, trying to get back on track, and he gets the bucket. Harris has got 6 points.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Off target from the wing. The Bulls leading by 12. It's stolen by Arthur. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Augustine with the ball. And the basket by Harris.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
About 7 seconds separate the shot and game clocks. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Bulls making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's Mirotic. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular
Get the
fashion.
fuck.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Jokic, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. That'll do it for the first half. In Chicago, they lead by 12. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Kind of like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
It's been tough for them to try to slow down Rose. 9 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. They've got Harris. He's out there with Moutier, and it's Arthur in at the 4. Denver with a tough year last season. A lot of losses for them on the road as they would go, what, Clark, only 11-30 away from the Mile High City.
Yeah, and Kevin, they ended the season on a 5-game road losing streak as well. I mean, they had mostly given up at that point as they had tried to develop young players, and it just kind of blew up on them down the stretch.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
A big problem for the Nuggets last year is that they just couldn't hit shots away from home. I mean, they finished in the bottom 5 in terms of field goal percentage on the road.
Right wing. Now here's Moutier. He's got 6. Baseline J on the way. They get it back. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Denver calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Nurkic checked in for the Nuggets. Will Barton comes in for Jakar Sampson. Now the pass to Barton. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Last season the Bulls were a tough matchup, solid margin of victory for them, and never looked overwhelmed, Clark.
Yeah, you know what? They're a team that's even-keeled, the type of team that can win anytime they take the floor. They have a system that works and good talent, that actually excellent talent to make it special, and that combination is a winning one.
To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Arthur. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Dunleavy.
Take a look at what Gary Harris has done. He's got 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Tanking is something that all teams that are out of it tend to do. I hate that word, Clark, but it seems to be the one used by a lot. Nuggets didn't really try to hide it last season either.
Well, you know, it certainly looked that way. Right around March, they just started sitting key players for no real reason. They framed it as rest, but it didn't quite look that way.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And guys, for the Nuggets, it seemed to come out of the blue for their players. They all felt fresh, but the press release would say they needed rest. So obviously a bit of miscommunication there. They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Moutier. Nice D from Rose.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Outside Butler. And the foul called on Darrell Arthur. That's his first foul.
And, you know, back to the Nuggets and giving up a bit near the end of the season, miscommunications like that can really bother a player. Still, it's a viable strategy. I don't know if it's viable, but it's a strategy that could pay dividends if executed the right way.
McDermott's checked in for Dunleavy.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Shots good from Butler.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And stolen by Harris. Inside. Dishes it to Barton. They get the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
It's incredible to think that Pau Gasol last year set a career high in points in a game for as long Clark as he's played. He had that 46-point game in January.
Yeah, that's 46 points for Pau to go with 18 rebounds. I mean,
right.
You rarely see a player of his age putting up a career high like that.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. Justin Holiday's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brooks in for Rose. Passes it to Laverne. Here's the screen. Soft touch off the glass.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
The Bulls leading by 19. Brooks kicks to Holiday. To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Holiday with the block. Brooks with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer. Brooks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Chicago?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Chicago was as strong as they would have hoped for last season at home in the United Center. A lot of big wins for them here.
Yeah, and despite all the injuries, they go 27-14 at home, and that helped to assure them of home court in the first round of the playoffs.
You know, you look back on the Bulls' record last year with 27 home wins. That's pretty solid. Same exact total as they had the year before. They haven't gone below 500 at home since 2008.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Mirotic the screen. Brooks kicks to Mirotic. The kick out to Holiday. Brooks outside. Clock at 4. McDermott, no one around him. No good on the 3. Augustine passes to Laverne.
Bulls foul call.
The Nuggets have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Bulls, Axel Ji'Quan. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 18. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Bulls leading by 18. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Dunleavy in the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Augustine again throws. Augustine dishes to Laverne. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Rose with another miss. The Nuggets trail by 20. Knocked away. It's stolen by Dunleavy. Here's Butler. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Watching Mike Dunleavy Jr., he's simply the mark of consistency. We know he's in his mid-30s, but you know exactly what you're going to get out of him every season. I think Tom Thibodeau, last year's Chicago coach, really admired that and loved it.
It's so funny watching Mike Dunleavy Jr. play. I remember when his dad coached me when I was with Portland, and he was a little kid running around, and all of a sudden he's become this great NBA player. But you're right, though. He's made himself into a valuable asset in terms of the role he's been given for the Bulls.
A different look for Denver. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Laverne. And it's Moutier in for Augustine.
Axel Ji'Quan.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Oh!
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Butler can't get that one to fall.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Shoots from the elbow. And he can't bank that one in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's Arthur. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Ji'Quan. Offline with his 3. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Gibson. 18 points for Butler.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
They get it back. Goes back up. Rose can't hit. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Gibson the screen. Rose with the ball. Now defended by Moutier. Butler attacking. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Portis, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Denver. Will Barton comes in for Gary Harris. A steal. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Outside Butler. The shake. Gasol trying to free himself up. Second chance shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Butler. 18 points and 8 dimes. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
No good on the second free throw. The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell in back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
Out to the wing. Rose kicks to Dunleavy. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force for Butler. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And listen, it's sometimes really hard for teams like the Nuggets to know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming into last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed to head into for the future.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 points for Jimmy Butler.
That is good.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.